Hey guys, it's your girl London, and today I have a very special video for you. I have a special box that showed up on my snow-ridden doorstep yesterday, and it was from Colourpop. And I believe from the packaging that this is the Colourpop Valentine's Day collection. So we have the Made with Love in LA. It's pink. It's looking very kind of, Valentine's Day-ish. So I'm really hoping that this is the Valentine's Day collection. So if you guys want to see what's in the Valentine's Day collection, if you want to see the products applied to my face, especially if you have the same skin tone as me, the same undertone as me, and you want to see if these products will work for you because Valentine's Day is right around the corner, then keep watching because we're totally going to get into this ASAP. Alright guys, here we are. We are here. We are going to open up this box and we are going to see if this pink Made in LA is from Colourpop and what it has inside. So we're opening it up, just making sure. I'm going to go back and forward, make sure I didn't show anything. Oh my god guys, I'm just going to show you this because this is just so cute. So guys, get out of town. Is this not cute? This is freaking cute. So I am totally and completely amped about this box. So adorable. It has this little card and it says, "How romantic, introducing the Valentine's Day collection. They have 3 new 5-pan shadow palettes, 3 new pressed powder blushes, and a pink heart face mask stamp, so you can put little hearts on your face," which I won't be doing today, and that is because after this I do have to see patients, and although I do some colorful looks, I think these stamped hearts might be a little bit too much. But what I will be doing is another look closer to Valentine's Day, and I will be utilizing the little heart stamp on my face. We also have from Soul Body the Pink Truffle Mini Shimmering Dry Oil and the Mini Face and Body Highlighter. We also have an all-nighter mini skincare kit from 43 Beauty. So there's a lot going on here. So they really pulled through and came through for the guys and gals for the Valentine's Day season, because a lot of us have been indoors since literally last Valentine's Day. So whether you're doing your Skype thing, your Zoom thing, whether you're actually able to be in contact with your loved one, I think people are going to be needing a little love and a little connection come this February 14th. So let's see what we can do with this. They always have everything wrapped in this very strange paper. And I'm so sorry I did not unwrap this first, guys. I was just totally excited and super unprepared, as you can freaking tell. Actually, so this is something new, and I do want to point this out because I have not seen any other brands do this. This has a little card in it, and this says, "Important, under FTC guidelines, PR gift packages are considered a form of payment. When posting to social media about Colourpop and or Colourpop products, you must disclose the nature of your relationship with Colourpop within the post such that it is easy to see and understand. For more information, visit the ftc.gov/influencers." So I just want to let you guys know, I know there's been a lot of controversy with brands these days, but I've never seen this before. So let me once again disclose my relationship with Colourpop in case you do not know. I am an ambassador for Colourpop. What that means is that they do choose to give me PR from time to time. Do I get every collection? Absolutely not. Lord, I wish I did, but I don't. I have not gotten the last 4 collections. The first collection that I've gotten this year from them was their first set of 5-pan palettes. When they send me a collection, do I get everything from the collection? Absolutely not. Sometimes I just get shadows. Sometimes I just get blushes. Sometimes I just get items that they think maybe will work for my skin tone. So I'm not entitled to get all their collections. I'm not entitled to get any of their collections. I'm not entitled to get every product from the collection. However, I am an ambassador with Colourpop. I do have a code, 5London, that does get you $5 off $20 purchase at Colourpop. That is no kickback to me. I get absolutely no money from them. If you use it, that simply is just a way for them to track who is utilizing my code. And in essence, if you think about it, the more people that utilize my code, the more that Colourpop clearly wants to keep me as an ambassador, because it means that people are watching my videos or watching my Instagram posts and stories, and therefore you utilizing the code does help me, not monetarily, but in the sense that I am more likely to continue to get PR. But that is my relationship with Colourpop. I've said that 1,000 times. I do not keep that a secret. But just, in the kind of essence of being very, very clear, I want you guys to absolutely know that this is PR. I do get PR from them. I am an ambassador. But it doesn't entitle me to any specific thing. It doesn't entitle me to money from them. They're not paying me money to do this review. Lord knows your girl could use it, because them student loans are coming through now. They're coming through. They're not in deferment anymore. So I definitely would love to get paid to do a review for Colourpop, but that is not the case. But these items, yes, are sent to me in PR. This is a PR package, and I am reviewing them for you as part of a PR collaboration. I don't have to review them for you. The only thing I have to do is ensure that I do a post about them on Instagram, because of course they did take the time and money out to send me the products. So now that we have that clear crystal, I do want to really give Colourpop 2 snaps for that, for ensuring that their people know that they need to be clear about it, and for putting that card in there to let people know, like, hey, if you're not being clear, you need to be clear, because we don't want shady business going into 2021. So now let's get back into what we came here for. Regular scheduled programming, kids. So the first thing we have here is from Fourth Ray Beauty, and this is the all-nighter collection. So sorry, guys. This is so freaking cute. Oh my god, this is so adorable. Now, pink is my all-time favorite color. As you can tell, I tried to be prepared today. This is so cute. I like Fourth Ray. Fourth Ray, I always call the second cousin of Colourpop. They are the ones that really deal with kind of skincare things. So the skin milks, the skin hydrators. Fourth Ray Beauty is kind of that sect of the Colourpop kind of umbrella franchise that deals with it. So this unzippers open. So I like that because you can put some other things inside of it. On the back, it does notate what is inside of it. So I think that that is also cute. What we have is this very cute rose milk. Now, I do like these milks. I think that they're very nice. I think that they are hydrating, I would say, because they do come in scents to ensure that for yourself, it's not going to irritate your skin. But it's a light rose scent. It's definitely nothing like the fresh skincare, how that's like rose that your Nana used. This is a very kind of almost baby rose scent. It's a very, very light rose. Okay. It has a dropper, so you just pick up the drop and then doop, doop. Put some out. Let me put a little on my finger for you guys. It's very thin. Blends in easy peasy lemon squeezy, almost like water. Yeah, very light rose scent, and it just gives you some hydration, some moisture to your skin. I really do like it. The next thing we have in here is the AM to PM. Do you guys remember that song from Nivea? From AM to PM. And this is a gel cleanser, so this is just, of course, going to cleanse your skin. I do like the Fourth Ray Beauty cleansers. I like to use them as kind of like a double cleanse, or even a triple cleanse. But I do think that they are very nice at taking off makeup. Again, they're not working magic. They're not going to be able to just, one wash and remove everything. But I do think that they are good with that. I use this kind of like the Kylie Skin Cleanser in the morning time when I'm first waking up and I want to get, any grime and dirt from sleeping off my face. And then after working out, this is a really nice go-to. I really like this little kit that they gave, just in case, in case you got, perhaps you went ahead and you got your shot already. Perhaps somebody got their shot already. And so maybe you're able to be in contact with each other and y'all are going to have a little after, little spend the night moment. This is nice to kind of have for you for the next day, so you can make sure that your skin stays fresh and nice. So I like this. This is the Fresh AF Mist. So this is a mist, and I'm going to assume, let me read the back of this so I just don't assume, because we all know what happens when you assume. This is awakens and refreshes skin after a long night. So when you wake up in the morning, you can do what you, before even you get in to do that, you can just spray this and you could just wake that skin up from what probably is going to be a very long, intense night. So you may need a little refresher, but let's take a look at the sprayer. Let's see. Okay. Okay. And again, it's just that very nice light rose scent. It almost smells, I don't want to say a sweet rose because I don't want to steer you guys in the wrong direction. But it's not a powdery rose. It's almost like, I don't know if you guys have ever had like a rose cake. They have them a lot in Europe where it's so lightly, it's almost like a rose vanilla. Again, I don't want to say you wrong and say it's sweet because it's not sweet like sugar, but it is almost like a rose vanilla-y scent. Definitely tolerable, at least to me. And the last thing is the Rose Overnight Lip Mask. Okay, well, I don't have anything on my lips right now, so maybe we can go ahead and put a little bit of this on until we get to our lip product because our girl is feeling like maybe she has some dry lips right now. So all I did was open it up. I took off the lid, or it did have a little cover till it fell off. This is so nice. Look at that nice pink. And it feels just like a balm. And so let's go ahead and put some of this on. If I look down, it's because my mirror is down here. So this is just a nice overnight mask. It's not too thin, but it's also not too thick. So it's nice. As you can see, the emulsion, as soon as my finger hit it, it became warm. So you don't need a lot of it, but it doesn't feel like thick. Like you ain't working with Carmex here. You're not working with Carmex, but you're definitely not working with like a dollar store version. So it's not thin either. Okay. That feels very nice. Very nice. I like that. All right. So that is what we have in our little kind of overnight kit. And like I'm saying, I love the overnight kit. I do not think I have a price on this, but I will put the price in the information box down below or even somewhere on the screen because like I said, this stuff is available. Guys, I don't know how long it's going to last. Colourpop, I've noticed they have been trying to restock things more quickly. They have been trying to have more of their products be available, so they're not selling out quite as quickly. It's taking sometimes 2 days for things to sell out. So I will try to edit this video and hopefully get it up tomorrow. So some of these things are still available, and if they're not, I'm sure that they will probably come out with some of them prior to February, but so the 14th. But yeah, I like that. Very, very nice. So let's go on to our next thing. Our next thing is from Soul Body. So that was Fourth Ray Beauty. Fourth Ray Beauty is really the skincare cousin of Colourpop, which does makeup. Now, Soul Body is the other cousin that does all the body stuff. So if you're looking for body glitters, if you're looking for some dry oil, if you're looking for body contour, if you're looking to basically look like your J-Lo out there day in and day out, whether you're in the beach, in the backyard, if you're looking to just live your best glistening life, to really get your life together from top to bottom, from AM to BM, from left to right, Soul Body has you. Again, this packaging, I want to keep this packaging so bad because it is so freaking cute. This is the package. Can you, I mean, guys, come on now. Can you even believe this? It's so cute. I believe this is going to be the dry oil. Yep, it's the shimmering dry oil. I love these, guys. And I know I always say it, but this is so cute. It's pink dry oil. You shake it up. Clearly, I'm not going to put it on because, again, y'all, I have patience and they put up with a lot. But your girl coming in with heart stamps and glitter all over her bate, that might be a bit much. So when you shake it up, as you can see, it just becomes this glorious baby pink dry oil. I really love the font on this. The font on this, to me, as a girl who grew up in Southern California, this is very much so the type of font that I saw growing up. Very much so kind of that tagging font, that Southern California font. I don't know the name of it, so I don't want to try to make a name for it and be offensive. But this is reminding me of home a lot, and it's really giving me nostalgic feelings inside. I'm loving it. But the dry body oil, what's good about this is that when you put it on, it doesn't stay oily and sticky. They do actually have a kabuki brush on the website, which I actually think is something you should look into purchasing if you get the dry oil. But you basically squirt on the kabuki, put it here, décolleté, put it on your knees, back of your knees, wherever you want a glistening glow. And it literally dries down almost immediately and it leaves this gorgeous shimmer, but it's not going to get oily and get all over your clothes. It's not going to get all over your bathing suit. You're not going to hug somebody, now they're going to have oil spots. They may have glitter, but it's not going to be oil spots. So I really do love the dry oil. And I say for the summertime, again, currently I live in Jersey, and I have lived in Jersey for quite some time. So the summertime for us means shore time. So pretty much, the end of May, pretty much really the week before Memorial Day, all the way through mid-September, that is shore time for Jerseyans. That means that jobs are giving you off early on Fridays, if at all. We call it shore hours. So a lot of jobs around here will give you half days on Fridays, or they'll give you off on Fridays because you go to the shore house. If you have one, or you're renting an Airbnb down there, it's just the shore is the thing. Like, people just stay at the shore all weekend. We have a vast amount of shore here in New Jersey. So the dry oil is fantastic, because if you decide to go from maybe laying out to putting on, maybe a t-shirt, maybe some jeans or some shorts to go get something to eat, you're still going to keep the glisten, but you're not going to have oily spots. You don't have to worry about ruining your clothes. So I definitely would say, even if you don't invest in this dry oil, invest in one of them. They come in a host of colors. They're really fun to kind of work with. So I feel like we're getting into the makeup right now, guys. I am so shocked that they sent me the whole collection, and I am so appreciative, because I was a little sad about not getting some of the other collections, but I'm very, very, very amped about this. So here, guys, are the eyeshadows. So this is 143, and again, guys, this font and stuff like this, I'm telling you, it's reminding me of home. This is Swak. Across it's Swak. This is Smack. You see, I can't even read the M from the W. That's how long I haven't been home. This is Smack. Love it. And then this one is called Melt for You. Absolutely adorable. So let me go ahead and show you guys what these look like. These 5 pan palettes, I think, are going to be their staple this year. This is what was this one called? Melt for You. This is what this looks like. This is kind of like, I would say, your neutral gal on the go. This doesn't have to be Valentine's Day. I'm somebody who loves a good pink eyeshadow, but this is a nice kind of neutral on the go, nothing too much. You could even do like a one eyeshadow look with it. Be done, be gone, be good, and go. So I really do like that. The next one, Smack, which is the red one, is in this lovely red kind of motif we have going here. And this one is a little bit deeper. So I do like that this is deeper, because if you're somebody who likes to have like a deeper outer V or a deeper crease, or your complexion just calls for deeper shadows, I think that this is something that would be more suitable for you versus kind of this one. So if you were to look at the two, I feel like this one is going to work a little bit better on a deeper skin tone than this one is. I'm not saying that this one can't, but I think that you're probably going to have right out the gate better luck if you were trying to figure out which one you should purchase. Probably going to be this one that's going to be a little bit better with that. But I love the fact that this has more of those kind of warm cranberry winey tones with it. Very, very excited about that one. And then the last one we have is 143, and I'm going to assume this is going to be somewhere in the middle, and it is. So this is beautiful pink packaging again. This does look like it has a pressed glitter in the center called My Boo, which I know a lot of people don't like. But you can see this is like the hot pink. So this is almost like what I'm wearing today. So this is somebody who doesn't want something super light, doesn't want something super dark, but does kind of want to be on that little bit of bold side, but wants to still keep it pink, keep it cute. This is what this reminds me of. This almost reminds me of a Mean Girls collection with all the pink we have going on too. If Colourpop collaborated with Mean Girls, and I would be so amped about that, because that, or Clueless, because Clueless is my favorite movie, I would lose it. So Colourpop, if you can collaborate and get the rights for Clueless or Mean Girls or both, stop the presses. 2021 will really be making that ultimate comeback. So we're going to hold these here, and we're going to get into the eyeshadows when we get there. We're going to put them on, because we have so many other things in here, and I'm kind of just like, what else do we have inside of here? So the next things that we have here appears to be, you know, let me open up these next things, because I want to make sure that I'm going in kind of the order that they're supposed to be, and I'm not getting too off canter here. And I do actually want to see what this big thing in the box is. That way I can kind of remove the box from where I have it sitting. So let's go ahead and just set that down right there. We'll just set it right there. So the next thing that we have right here, this appears to be, okay, so this is the face stamp. So the face stamp comes just like this. They've had a ton of face stamps. I think that they've had stars, moons, all kinds of things like that. And this one is going to be a heart. So I think that this, oh, and it's pink. Guys, stop. Oh, how cute. So let me just see. I'll just stamp my hand. Oh my gosh, guys. And I did it, you know, and let me do it the other way, because I did it so that way it's not going to be for you guys to see. Look at that, guys. How cute is that? So I'm definitely going to do a Valentine's Day look with this stamp, because this is so freaking adorable. I really love it. The other stamps are in black, so I really like that they went with the pink one for this. And the next thing we have is blushes, guys. Look at this, guys. We have 3 blushes, and can you just say stop the madness with the cuteness? I mean, honestly. So let's start off with the pink one. This is called My Type, and I love this. This is like, I'm like, who came up with this collection? Who designed this? Like, whoever designed this, he or she needs to get a raise, because they were really on the ball. They really made a collaborative collection. I'm liking it. I'm loving it. Colourpop, this person needs to get a raise, because they're doing you justice here. This is what it looks like. Oh my goodness. So cute. And it's very kind of soft, kind of Marc Jacoby, you know, motif where it's soft, NARS-ish. So it's not hard the way the like Tarte and Too Faced kind of heart blushes are. It's very soft. And again, this is called My Type. It has a little latch for you to open it. And then this is the color. So this is kind of that mid-toned, very standard pink. I think this would work fine on me. I think that this actually, if built up, could work fine on somebody with a deeper complexion. I think it would really depend on the undertone of this and the undertone of your complexion the deeper you go, as to whether or not you're going to get a lot of ash, or if you're going to be able to get that really kind of flushed pink look. I don't know. I can't speak to that. My skin tone is what it is. But I feel like that might be a possibility for that to work, kind of continuing down the spectrum. The next one we have is Lub Minot. And this is so cute. And I'm saying love because it definitely is a B. It's definitely not a V. I'm not that bad at not being able to read that anymore. And again, this is freaking cute. I'm just, guys, I hate to be so excited like this. I don't want to sound like every other quote unquote beauty guru, but this is freaking cute. I'm here for all this. So this one is a red blush. I like it. Now, I don't usually do red blushes because I have a neutral olive undertone that tends to and can lead a bit golden. And so for me, especially blushes that pull more red like this instead of like a tangerine or fuchsia even, this can really make me look overwhelmingly sick. I can look very, very flush in a not so good way. But I like it. And I am going to go ahead and put all 3 of the blushes on my hand at the end so you can kind of see. This is Kiss and Tell. Girl, I don't know why this is white. So I don't know what color this is supposed to be inside here. Cute packaging. Cute packaging. But concerning right now here in this moment. So again, beautiful packaging. Like, somebody give this person a raise. They need it. They deserve it. This is beautiful. This is, okay, so this is a very kind of, I don't want to say light pink because it actually has almost like a hue of beige in it. So it's almost like that beigey pink. So like somebody my sister's complexion. So my sister is like a Mariah Carey complexion. This would be a nice, probably everyday blush for her, just to look like she has a hint of something where she doesn't necessarily look flush or rosy, but it just looks like, I don't want to say contour, but just a little something on her skin because she is more fair than I am. Now on me, I don't know. We'll have to see, because this can end up looking like it was supposed to be a contour that was too light, and it could potentially pull ashy, so I'm not quite sure. But what I'm going to do is we are going to go ahead and we're going to swatch each one of these. So let me go ahead and see if I can rub these little heart stamps that we have off of our hand, and I'm going to do the best swatches I can for you guys. I'm no perfect swatcher, but I do what I do because I want you guys to be able to have the best overall view for things, especially if you are melanated. That is why I try, especially in 2021, that is my goal, is to try to make my reviews of products and my showcasing of products really honing in on that. Like, will it work for the melanated person? Whether you're slightly melanated or whether you have more of a deeper complexion, you have a little bit more melanin in your skin. Will it work for everyone in between? Will it not work at all? Because I think that people are having a hard time getting kind of that done. And I know for me, I only have about 4 or 5 people I can watch who have similar complexions and undertones to myself. And I have decided in 2021, I want to be a person who focuses on this because I want somebody who looks similar to me, has undertones similar to me. I want them to easily be able to find product reviews or product usage so they can see if they want to buy a product, whether it's something new or whether it's something even 2 years old, because stuff like that is still on the market, guys. Just because we're over it because we have the memories of a goldfish does not mean that certain palettes and makeup are not still on the market, because they're not necessarily the hot new thing anymore. Someone may be looking to buy that, but there are no reviews that are current, or there are no usage that is current, and definitely not from somebody who resembles them. So I think 2021, if anything, has at least taught me, which I already knew, but has really put in the forefront for me, that representation is 110% important. And for me, I can only be who I am. I can only look how I look. So I want to try to be the representation for those who also resemble how I look, to try to assist. And even if you are, you see that hating ass camera just did not want me to continue. But even if you're a little fairer or a little deeper, I still want you to potentially be able to use me as kind of like a guideline of where you need to go down or where you might need to go up. So that is my focus for 2021. That's what I'm trying to be for 2021 in all aspects of my life, from my job, my practice, from my daily life, from the things I do, such and such on, so forth. Anywho, so let's go ahead and do Kiss and Tell. So Kiss and Tell, we're looking a little light. We're looking a little real peachy like. So let's go ahead and see if Kiss and Tell is gonna see. Kiss and Tell, no, If you guys can see that, Kiss and Tell is not gonna be for your girl. Oh, and I like this packaging too. And I really hate to, I don't want to be selfish and keep it just for the packaging and not. It's a nice formula though, guys. This is smooth. This is not like their other blushes. I feel like they changed the formula. Yeah, no, this is not going to work out for me. Not in no way, shape, or form. And like I said, I don't want to be selfish and just keep it because I like it. That's something that's going to need to probably go to my sister. That is not going to be something that's going to be for me. Let's do My Type. My Type was this mid-tone pink one, that kind of standard pink. And again, this does not feel like their other blushes. I would dare to say they changed the formula on these blushes, which is not a bad thing because it feels very, very smooth. So I am having to build up these swatches, which sometimes you have to. So this is My Type. So if you can see, My Type is kind of that standard mid-tone pink, almost like the shirt that I have on. Tends to work for more people than not. So I see why they went with that safe route. But ooh, girl, right here. Again, Kiss and Tell. Whew. Whew. I mean, and I don't know. Maybe I would put it on and I would like it. I don't know. This one is the Love Me Not, and this is the red one. So this is the one that I think is going to have the most appeal for people as far as if you're trying to have something work on your skin tone. Again, these feel so freaking smooth. I love this formula. Um, so this is Love Me Not. So that's that red one. So we have Love Me Not right there. We have My Type, and then we have Kiss and Tell. So Love Me Not, My Type, Kiss and Tell is how you go. For me, I think that Love Me Not, you can already see it on my skin right here. It's going to pull a little too red. I think Kiss and Tell, girl, go on with that. I don't think that's going to work. So I think I'm going to have to use the mid-tone. I think I'm going to have to use My Type to really get a good color set of things. So let me go ahead and get my brush. And you want to know what? I think that this, I saw this in somebody's, I think this is actually a mirror. So again, how freaking cute is this packaging? Like, I actually want to keep the packaging. I shouldn't, because your girls need to be keeping that type of stuff. But I think that this is actually a mirror. Yes, it is. Look how cute. Oh, totally adorbs. So this is a mirror. You know, this is what it looks like right here. Very cute. Let's see if there's a pull off. Oh, yep, there we go. There we go. Oh. Oh, this is a nice mirror. Janky. This is a nice mirror. Okay, so let's go ahead and use this as we put on some of our blush. Let me figure out which brush I want to use. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to use this brush right here. And this is my Luxie 514 blush brush. And like I said, we're going to use My Type, which was just kind of that mid-tone pink. Like I said, I really do like the formula in this. It's very soft. As you can see, a lot is on there, so your girl may have just played herself. I may have just played myself. Let's just do a little. Let's do a little here so you guys can see. Okay. And these might be blushes that you can also mix together, but what do you guys think? I think that it looks very nice, and I cannot get over the difference between this formula of their blush and their other blushes, but I really... And I'm a blush heavy person, so if you're looking like, girl, why haven't you stopped yet? I love to put on a lot of blush. It's just something that I like to do. You know what I didn't get? You know what? I don't know, because I haven't opened it up. I think it's right here. Okay. So here we go. I think we're at the point where we can go ahead and pull back and say, girl, pull back. But see, you can even see that. So I think that this, for me, is a nice match. Just mid-tone. I think this is going to be the one that most people use. So then what I usually do is I will put my blush on. I could do a Santa Claus effect where I really start at the front and then I kind of tap it on. And then what I do at the end is I go through and I kind of just do a buff out, because I'm not trying to blend it away, because again, I want to keep my blush, but I kind of go through and I just do a buff out of things. And so I think that's very pretty. I really okay, I really do like that. Now, should I be so inclined to try this lighter one? Okay, let me just do let me give Kiss and Tell a chance. Okay, I am using my color switch, so I am wiping off my brush. Let me just give Kiss and Tell a chance, just because I want to see. So Kiss and Tell, as you can see, it looks very different than the other color we had. This looks like a true peach, but let's just see. Okay, yeah, you can definitely see. See, I put it right here just at the tips of my cheeks. You can definitely see that it's lighter. So let me go ahead and wipe off the rest of my blush, because I don't want to put too much of it off. Put it on. Let's just kind of do this. So is it hateful? I mean, mixed with this one, with the mid-tone pink, it's not hateful. But is it something that I could actually use on a day-to-day basis as its own blush? No. No, it's not. It's not something that I could use. So I think for me, again, I don't even want to use the red one because I already know what's going to happen to me. So I think that for me, again, kind of the My Type, this pink one, this mid-tone pink one is going to be what is best looking for me in the end. Actually, I want to put on some more because I did not like the way the lighter color laid down right there on my cheeks. It kind of did give it a bit of a dash, you know what I mean? I think that we all kind of knew that was something that was likely to happen. So I would say this one, and you can build up, because you guys see me putting on a ton of it. I think that you can build it up nicely. So I think that more people than not are going to be able to use it, with various um, depths of melanin. I think that you're going to be able to use it, and I think especially with this red one, depending upon your undertones, I think you might be able to use that too. But girl, I feel like if you are not my sister, if you is not Mariah, reincarnated, I don't know if Kiss and Tell is going to be for you. I think it might be for those of us who aren't melanated, and that's okay, girl. Work it. I think you might be able to find other ways to use this, maybe with eyebrow highlight, things like that. But do you need a whole container for that? I don't really think so. So yeah, that's what I'm going to say about that. Because I do like that. I think that that's pretty, and that's where we're going to leave that. The last product we have to open, again, super cute packaging, again from Soul Body, Colourpop's cousin that does body products. This is a face and body highlighter. So you can use this for your face, or you can use this for your body. Again, with everything else, exemplary packaging, Colourpop. I beg you, I implore you, whoever put this collection together, this is better than any collection you have ever come out with. And I probably have all but maybe 10 palettes you guys have ever come out with. This is the best collection you guys have ever come out with as far as color, the story, the cohesiveness of it. So whoever came up with this and put this together, pay raise. I'm here for you. I'm on your side. Pay raise. This is beautiful. Oh, I just love this SoCal print. I'm here for it. Again, if anybody actually knows what this is called, I don't want to say Old English because I'm not quite sure that that's what it's called. But it's just, again, living in Southern California, this is the style of writing I saw in the communities that I was going into. And I like it. So it's just, again, so nostalgic. So this does have a little cover. We're going to take that off. So this is the body and highlighter. And this is pink. So let me go ahead and give you guys a little shiz on. Look at that. So if you are not into anything but kind of golden ones, this might not be for you. Now, when I look at it, it's pink, but it actually shifts. When I look at it this way towards me, it actually is a golden hue. When I shift it towards you, it actually picks up pink, but towards me, I watch it go from pink to gold. So what I'm saying with that is I wouldn't count it out. I wouldn't say, well, it's a pinky one and pink isn't for me, so I'm going to go ahead and count it out. I wouldn't exactly do that just quite yet, because I think that you could be doing yourself an injustice, because it does have a bit of a gold shift. Now, what I'm looking for is the brush that I want to put it on with. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take, I don't know if this is the exact brush I wanted, but it's what we have. Actually, I don't even know what brush this is. Just this brush right here. We're going to take, and we're going to continue to use our Colourpop mirror. I have my Fenty one right here. So I have this like Fenty one right here, and then I have this one right here. And I have to say that this quality is actually beating the Fenty quality one. Just saying that the mirror is very nice on this. So I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit on my brush, and then I'm just going to, ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, okay. Yeah, you definitely want to be light-handed with this, because this is definitely for the face and the body, because I can see you putting on this on your body and definitely being ready to go. You know, I'm ready for my close-up Mr. DeVille, getting your picture on, getting a lot of things on. So this is me with it. This is the side without it. Let me just look at that. I'm just going to put on a little more, because why not? I mean, I'm having telehealth today. Why not give the guys and gals a little something to look at, right? Give them a little something. This is very, very, very nice. So again, that's without, that's with, that's without. I like them both, but I really do like it. I really hate always having to do this side of the highlighter, because I feel like things start to get a little wonky with the old hand, but you do what you can do, right? You do what you can do. We can't all be makeup artists and be able to kind of flip our hand around. But I really, really am liking this. I do kind of go up to the temple and bring it down. I do bring it down kind of lower. I don't want to say underneath my eye, but kind of more so in the area, because for me, I have a kind of like heart-shaped face, and so I know I got the cheeks going, and so I like when I smile for my highlight to be kind of sitting right on top of there. I just particularly like that look. I enjoy my full cheeks, and so I'm not trying to hide them. So I like when my highlighter comes down slightly on to it. Now, is this a highlighter that I would say I would put on my nose, my chin, and above my brow? No. I think what I would do is I would keep it right here because it is giving you, girl, it's giving it to you. It is giving you red carpet. It is giving you I'm going to the beach. It's giving you a lot. So my fear is if I put it everywhere else, I'm going to lose the rest of my makeup and it's just going to look too shiny. So what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to put it anywhere else. I'm going to keep it right there. I think that that is absolutely more than enough for that. I think that's absolutely beautiful. And what I am then going to do is I'm going to go into my own little reserve, and I'm going to take my MAC Hot and Honey. And again, I have wiped my brush off with my color switch, and with my MAC Hot and Honey, girl, I said hot and honey, like I'm over here wanting chicken. Clearly I am hungry and I got a whole day's worth of work to do, so I got hours before I'm about to eat. Hot and heavy, and with the hot and heavy, I'm going to, and as you can see, hot and heavy is much more gold. Clearly it's not a pink one. I'm going to put just a little where I might just want a little more shine, but definitely not going to put the pink one because I think the pink one is just going to be a little much. Now, the big difference between this, like the hot and heavy, is literally like a glow from within. As you guys can see, it's a glow from within gold highlighter that has absolutely no sparkle, all shine. What I am going to say about the Soul Body is if you do not like sparkle and shine, you're not going to like this. Now on my face, as you guys can see, it's shiny. And I'm not saying that there's glitter, high glitter in it, but there is kind of like these, almost if you had like a crushed pearl glitter particle. So if you are somebody who has trouble with Becca highlighters because it clings on to texture, this is probably going to do the same thing. This is not as smooth as this. It's smooth, but it does have that crush. So when I say smooth, what I'm meaning is it's not just like this, how I am just getting like just a nice glow from within, but I'm not getting kind of that glitter particle on me. This is definitely going to leave you with kind of that glitter particle. So if you have trouble with texture or you just don't like that, then I would definitely either skip it or very much so condense it only to your cheekbones. So since we have this brush, what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and get started with the eyeshadow since this is the last thing we're getting into. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to go into, and they have all kinds of finishes here. They have the satins in the collection, they have the mattes in the collections, they have the metallics in the collections, and of course they have the pressed glitter. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to go into some pink. So I'm going to go into the 143 and I'm going to use Cutie, and that is this kind of very pink one right here. And I'm just going to do something kind of quick because again, I am going to work today. So something that you could, or at least I would, wear to work. I'm just going to, my eyes have already been primed with the NYX Proof It. So you guys know that is my Ride or Stinkin' Die. So that's already been sitting on there while we've been doing everything else. Okay, and this is kind of what you're getting from that. So it seems like it's a really light pink. So you are going to need to build it. So this is kind of my second kind of go into it. But I am really liking it. I think that it is really, really pretty. It's very, very nice. So there you go. There that is right there, guys. So let's go ahead and go into the other side. Usually I know sometimes people do one side on camera, one side off camera. But if I'm being really honest with you guys, I only got 30 minutes and I need to be in session. So we need to go ahead and I need to be able to finish up this makeup while I'm here on camera. So that I can clear this situation out and get things prepped for work today. So I really do like how smooth these eyeshadows are. These are very nice. I think that it was a good choice for Colourpop to start going to these 5 pan palettes. I think that they probably saw a lot of the success that Natasha Denona was having with doing her mini palettes. I know some people complained and said they thought $10 was a little too much and that maybe it should be like a 6 or a 7. I think $10 is good. I know the regular palettes are 12, so it's like, well, I'm getting much less. But I do think that they've changed some of the formulas in here, and I do think that the 5 pans tend to seem more cohesive. Like they're not just tossing in some leftover shadows. So for me, I like it because I feel like I'm getting the color story I want versus kind of getting the color story I want, but then also maybe having 3 or 4 shadows that I know doggone well I'm not going to use at all, but they're in the palette, and so I paid the $12 for them, but I'm not going to use them. So for me, I really like that. Okay. So we are now going to just take a little bit of a smaller brush, because like I said, we're not doing too much today. We're going to do the Wayne Goss number 6 brush, and I'm trying to go into each palette. So I think for right now, we are going to go ahead and we are going to, let's keep with the pink theme. We're going to go into the Melt For You. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into the color Dutch. And Dutch pretty much is kind of just a very deep cranberry. And we're going to put that kind of in the crease just to deepen it up a bit. I would like to do a look with each one of these palettes when I have kind of a bit more time. Just to kind of give an overview. But I also want to show you guys how they can all work together to create also a nice look, because I am somebody who, typically speaking, does not combine palettes. I usually have one palette and that's it. If I can't get it done with her, then I can't get it done. So I am also going outside my comfort zone this year and starting to utilize and combine palettes. Now look at that. That is very pretty. So we're going to go into that. We're going to go into the other side. And this one is very highly pigmented. As soon as I put it on my eye, it really deepened it up. And really you can just go into it once. I mean, depending upon your preference of depth, what you're kind of trying to get from it. But I think that one time you going in is allowing the first layer of pink to kind of really shine through, and then just giving it a little bit of a depth there. So I am now going to use the Wayne Goss number 4 brush, and what I'm going to do is I am going to go into the Samac, and I'm going to go into, I would go into the color Mac, but I think that's too close to the color we just put on. So I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the color Canoodle, and that is what I'm going to use in my outer V. So it's not as deep probably as you would think you would want to go, but it is just giving it a little bit more color to kind of anchor the look. So I'm really enjoying these palettes, guys. I really have to say that I am enjoying these palettes. If you guys are hearing any crinkling, which you're probably not, so I'm probably bringing this up, and then you're going to be like, you're crazy, girl. We heard absolutely nothing. It's because I have my fur baby in here with me. He likes to be in here while I work during the day. And he is sleeping, and he's moving his little baby feet, and it is hitting a little piece of like plastic squishy paper that I have on the floor. So that really is the eye look itself, guys. I'm also going to go back into the color, the palette Melt For You, and I'm going to take the color Sweetie. Sweetie is this kind of very light color right there, and that's what I'm going to use as my brow bone highlight. So I'm going to take the same Wayne Goss 4 brush that we had, and I'm just going to lightly go in here and just give us a little something. Everything that I have been using so far have been mattes, guys. So I haven't used any shimmers. I haven't used any thing like that. They have all been mattes. Although I think, you know what? Maybe, no, they've all been mattes. Yeah, every one of them. I thought maybe I had gone into something else, but no, they've all been mattes. And if you guys can see, if I wasn't talking, how quick this look is kind of coming together. And this is kind of what it looks like. So let's go ahead and kind of do the lower lash line. So for the lower lash line, what I want to do is I want to do something a little bold, and we're going to go into the color, the palette 413. That's this one, and we are going to take this LMOML. So this is a satin that has that shimmer in it. I know some people don't like it because essentially it ends up being like a matte because they fall out, but I'm going to use this kind of as a liner right here up close to my lower lash line, just because, you know what, I feel like I want to give the girls just a little something, you know, give them a little something. And this is highly pigmented, so definitely, depending upon where you're going, depending upon how much you want to serve, go in with caution. I didn't see any eye warnings on anything. Usually there are on kind of pinks and reds, but I will notate that in the information section down below, just so you guys have the information if you want it. So we're going to do that, and then I think what we're going to blend that out with is we're going to take this brush. I think we're going to go ahead and I think we're going to go back into Swak. Why do I keep saying Swak? Smack. We're going to Smack. I think what we're going to blend this out with is this color Smooch. And Smooch is this brown color right here. It's kind of like a caramel color, and it looks like it might be a satin. So then what we know is that essentially it's probably going to be more of like a matte with maybe slight shimmer. And I'm just going to put that underneath there just to kind of anchor it so that way we don't look like we got pink eye going on. Because although I do love a good hot pink, it can sometimes make you look like you have some pink eye going on, and that is not the business, not the jam, not what we're going for. And then to make it all come together, I'm just taking this random Colourpop E16 brush, and I am just going to look up, look a little crazy for a moment, because I cannot do it if I'm looking down. I will poke my eye. And so all I'm doing is I'm just blending those together and kind of slightly going ahead and blowing it out. So that way they kind of go in with each other. Very nice. So I really do like the way that looks. So now let's get into the lid color. So for the lid, I think, because there's a lot of pink everywhere else, I think actually what I'm going to do, I'm kind of torn here. I don't, my Fitbit keeps telling me it's almost time. I don't really want to do, I think, a pink. I think I want to either do this color Dripped, which is kind of a goldy color, or I want to do this color called XX, which is more of a pinky gold. So I think I'm going to go for a goldy color, because I think we have enough pink. I think we have enough pink so far. So yeah, so I'm going to go back into Melt For You, and I'm going to go into this color right here, Dripped. And this is the color I'm going to use all over my lid. And just kind of, ooh, wow, that was nice. Just kind of place that all over my lid. And as you guys know, I do go up into my crease, and that is because I have hooded lids, and it's naturally going to go up there anyway, so I might as well put it there to begin with, so that way it looks like it was purposeful and like it didn't just migrate there and look kind of silly. Let me see if I can get to my inner without having to use a brush. So I think that looks really, really pretty. This is a very, very nice color. I really like the way Dripped feels. Very nice. So do I think that you guys need all three palettes? No, I don't. But do I think that, especially if you don't have a huge collection, do I think that it could be nice to have all three palettes? Yeah, I do. Especially if pink is kind of your jam. I think that these would be nice for you. Again, yes, there are some pressed glitters. And I know not everybody likes those. So again, you have to kind of think about that because you're only getting 5 shadows. But I think if pink is your jam, if you don't have a huge collection, or even if you do have a huge collection, and you're just looking for some more affordable, fantastic quality shadows, I don't think you're going to go wrong with this collection. If you're out there and you're thinking about what to get your boo, so what to get your guy or gal for Valentine's Day, I think if you can get on top of this collection, I hope I did not come out of frame and that I went a little fuzzy. I'm so sorry, guys. I think that this would be perfect. So I'm just taking now the clean brush and I'm just going through and just making sure I smooth out the edges of that kind of metallic shadow. So we don't have any harsh lines. Things are looking good. Things are looking great. I think what we are going to do now is we are going to go ahead and do our inner corner highlight. Now for this, I think I am, let me see, is this? Oh, okay, it's not. So we're going to use this one. So for my inner corner, what we're going to use is actually from the Melt For You. Melt For You we have used quite frequently. So I would say Melt For You is seeming like that is one, if I had to purchase, that might be on my radar because it seems like I keep wanting to go into that one. I'm trying to find a small enough brush, and clearly, you know, your girl can't find one because why would she be able to? Why would things go right for you? You see, I missed my calling as a musical artist. So again, we're gonna go into the Melt For You palette, and we're gonna go into the color Bon Bon. Bon Bon looks like it's a shift. It looks like it is a, I don't want to say a duochrome, but definitely is kind of a gold to pink shift. Just gonna put it right on my brush. I'm gonna put it right here in the corner. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And I do take mine up and down so that way it feels slightly more cohesive. It's definitely more pink when you put it on the eye, but it definitely is shifting. But I definitely like my stuff to look less like a sparkly eye booger and more like it's cohesive with the look. I really, guys, I am into this. I think if Colourpop has ever made a collection that was me, it was this. And I'm just so thankful and grateful that they allowed me to get this collection because I think that it is absolutely beautiful. Girl, as I was trying to redo my camera, it also like moved. Oh, don't you hate that? Like, when are they just going to make a battery that lasts freaking more than an hour? Like, that's really what I want to know here because it's just like freaking so annoying because I can just tell that I'm not necessarily in the same position. It's bothering me. So what I'm going to do in the essence of saving time, we have the look done. I'm going to put on my mascara. I'm going to put on my liner, and then I'm going to come back and show you guys the completed look. So give me 2 shakes, and we're going to be all finished up. All right, guys, I am back. So I went ahead and I used my Colourpop gel liner in Call Me. I used it on my bottom lash. I also used it on my top lash. I used my tried and true Kosas Big Clean mascara on my top and my bottom. I hope they come out with a bottom one specifically because I wish the wand was smaller because it did cause a little bit of oopy goopies that I had to fix. So I hope they come out with something for that. And then for my lips, I went ahead and I just went with the Colourpop. This is the gloss, the Luxe Gloss, and this is called Shot. It's almost worn off because I wear it so much, but I really like it. So I'm just going to move slightly closer so you guys can see the final look. If you hear anybody drinking water, that is my baby. He acts like he doesn't have water and that this is the last time he's going to be able to get it, but it's not. So, guys, this is the look from the new Love Collection. I love it. I'm here for it. I also used my Colourpop finishing spray. Very, very nice. This is the hydrating one, so it doesn't make your face look matte. I really love this look, guys. So, I give this entire collection 2 very enthusiastic thumbs up, with a caution that, of course, the more melanated you are, as we saw, especially with the blush, it's not going to be for you, sis. It totally wasn't for me, sis. But I think that the eyeshadows performed nicely and that definitely you can make them work. It just depends on what your needs are for them. So I like it. I enjoyed it. I'm happy with it. If you guys love this video, please give me 2 very enthusiastic thumbs up. If you have not already, please hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you can be notified of all my new videos. And if you haven't already, head over to Instagram, follow me at London Brielle so you could see all this type of stuff on my actual feed and on my stories, and you would have already known about this. Again, this collection apparently has already dropped. I believe it dropped today. I will think that this video will not be up until tomorrow, so I'm hoping a lot of this stuff is available. If you can get this mirror, get this mirror. This was a very good mirror. I was very shocked and very surprised by it. So guys, I love you. I miss you. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of the collection, what you want from the collection, what you thought about the items that I showed you. Who do you think they'll work for? Who do you think they won't work for? Are you excited? How are you feeling about Colourpop and this new 5-pan palette thing? Just let's have some dialogue. I love talking to you guys. I know you could be anywhere else, but here you are with me, and I greatly appreciate that. So guys, until next time, I love you. I miss you. I will catch you on the flip side. I love you guys. Bye.